breaking news which is coming in. Well, India today has launched Mormugao, which is the second destroyer of Project 15B with the displacement of 7,300 tons. Well, Mormugao spans 163 meters in length and is powered by 4 Ukrainian gas turbine engines in order to achieve speeds in excess of 30 knots. Now, this vessel is equipped with surface-to-surface missiles, surface-to-air missiles and anti-submarine launchers. Now, this vessel is also fitted with multi-mission radar for surveillance along with medium-range air-surface surveillance radar as well as other advanced electronic warfare and decoys. So there you have it. This destroyer has already been launched. Let's go across to Ashish Singh, our assistant editor for defense, who's going to tell us the specifications and why this is a big moment for India. Ashish. Well, Ashish, are you there with us? I was asking you about the specifications. Well, we are going to reconnect with Ashish. Now, remember, this has been commissioned in the Indian Navy. This is just a launch, which is commissioning is going to be the next step, of course. Remember, the launch is called as the Yard 1200, 500 and 705. In fact, this is going to be a huge moment for India. This is a huge moment for India, especially in light of what the specifications of this really is. For that, let's go across. Let me try and get back across to Ashish Singh. Ashish, give us more details of this destroyer and why it's a big moment today for the Indian Navy.
Well, certainly, Meghna, it's a big moment, not only for the Indian Navy, but for India as a country. Remember, the indigenization content of this ship has gone up to 70%. That talks about Make in India, that talks about self-reliance in defense sector. And not only this, remember this project was started in June 2015. At that point of time, a few other ships were launched and to commissioned. The indigenization content, that basically means the percentage of the components and the structure that have been built by India has gone up to 70. It was initially up to 50%. Now it went to 60% in 2015 and 16, and now it has gone up to 70%. This certainly sends a strong message to our adversaries like Pakistan and China and other countries that we are now, to a larger extent, self-reliant. Now, talking about this ship, just few seconds away from the launch of this ship. That launching basically means the ship structure will slip into the seawater for the first time. And obviously, in next 1.5 years, it will be fitted with the latest missiles, radars, and other equipment, and then it will be commissioned into the Indian Navy. Till then, the Indian Navy and Mormugao Dock Limited workers will continue to work on this ship. But the ship, the deal for this ship was laid on 4th June 2015. And within just 15 to 16 months, the Mormugao Dock Limited has managed to create this mammoth structure. Let me talk about the project. What are these basically projects? This is the second ship of Project 15B. The first ship under Project 15B was Visakhapatnam that was launched in 2015. Now, there are 2 more ships that would be built under the same project of the same class. There was Project 15A, under which 3 ships were built: INS Kolkata, INS Kochi, and INS Chennai. Before that, under Project 15, there were 3 more ships that were built: INS Delhi, INS Mysore, and INS Mumbai. Now, after this, certainly the focus would be to get the latest missiles.
Well, sorry to interrupt you, Ashish, if you can just talk us through the visuals. We can see the ship being put out in the salty seawater there at the Mormugao dockyard, even as we speak to you.
Yes, this is the moment when the Mormugao Dock Limited and the Indian Navy officials who have been working on this ship wait for the ship to slip into the water for the first time. It's the momentous occasion when the ship moves from the building berth or the slipway to where she is finally designed and destined to be all alive, the Arabian Sea. In addition to that, I'm sure we can see these visuals of how the MDL and the Navy personnel who are present on board and some few people who are at the launch site, they are happy. They actually wait for these moments because these are minute details they work on. They treat this ship like a baby. They built it for almost 1.5 to 2 years, and once they see this moment, it's certainly a proud moment for the Mormugao Dock Limited, for the Indian Navy,
Right.
and for us as a country.
Well, thank you so much, Ashish, for joining us with the specifications. And look at it all, fluttering with all the flags on there. This truly is a great moment, not just for the Indian Navy, as Ashish was telling us, also for India as a nation. Thank you so much, Ashish, for joining us. But